I have a theory. If you're a girl and you're pretty, smart, driven, have a good job, support yourself, you're single. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of pissed off guys in the comments, but it's true. I honestly think the options are just so limited, so hear me out. As a girl, we want to find a partner that exceeds us in every aspect. We want someone that looks better than you, is smarter than you, maybe has a better social life than you, has a really, really good job, or is funnier than you. Like, genuinely, you want to find a partner with better qualities than you. Because who wouldn't want that? Or like, at least meets you, right? Like, no one wants to date down. Not to be an absolute bitch of a person, but when you're a girl that has all of her shit together, like you have a good group of friends, you make good money, you're close with your family, and you have a good social life, like, where do you go from there? There are such limited options. Like, the guys that would meet your standards are absolute assholes. I went on a date with this guy from Hinge who checked every single one of my boxes, and then when we finally met, asshole. It's like, I don't get it. Here's what I'm doing about it, because clearly the boxes are the problem. Like, the boxes keep producing assholes. There's this thing called Blind Tuesday by Amada. A matchmaker actually talks to you, and then on Tuesday they set up a blind date. And you don't get to see him, you don't get to check any of the boxes. They book a table, and then you just go and meet him, which sounds insane until you realize that my checkboxes have a 0% success rate. So Tuesday, we're gonna see if their picks are better than mine. It can't be worse.
If I had to summarize this in one word, I'd say hypergamy. I like it when women come out on the internet telling men what we already know of them. Women don't date down. They at least expect an equal partner, someone of the same social class, or someone who makes more money than them. I have no problem with this. Hear me out before you go off on me, guys. Historically, men have been the breadwinner, the provider, head of household, the protector. Women had so much respect for men back then. They cooked, kept the house clean, genuinely enjoyed being protected and taken care of, raising the kids, being a traditional woman. If I had a daughter, I'd be okay with my daughter having the same expectation as this woman here, who, quite frankly, has hit the wall. She's past her prime. You can't be trying to sell a used car with hundreds of thousands of miles on it with a brand new car price tag. You've been used and abused. You've wasted your prime years dealing with Chad, while you should have settled down. You should be married with kids by now, or at least in a committed relationship. But here you are, still using dating apps. Come on, you can't be this delusional. Guys that check all of your boxes are taken, coupled up, married, or single by choice. Let me say that again, single by choice. Not because they can't find a girlfriend, because they choose the single life. These guys are rare to find, and they have options. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. Share your thoughts. I want to read what you think. This guy from Hinge, or whatever other apps she may use in the future, has options. These women go on these apps liking the same guys, the top 10%. I heard someone on YouTube talking about the 80-20 rule, but frankly, it's more like a 90-10 rule. 90% of women want the top 10% of men. This guy is on Hinge to get laid, to build a roster. He doesn't need an app to find a girlfriend or life partner. He's educated, successful, ambitious, tall, dark, handsome, fit, athletic, charismatic, outgoing, friendly, confident. He's the prize. You're not. The boxes are not the problem. The problem is your delusion. Your refusal to see you're dealing with Chad, not Romeo. You keep messing with Chad, thinking he'll choose you. He'll delete the apps, stop having a different woman at his doorstep. So he'll be with you. Only you. Nobody else. That's why you're still single in your 30s. And will be for many more years.
As someone who's been on Hinge for like the last week, I find it very interesting that I don't see more life partner relationships on there. Because on my profile, I'm looking for a life partner. And since I've been dating since the age of like 16, I've been looking for my life partner. And I'm only looking for guys on Hinge, but like I rarely see a guy's profile say life partner. And I just find that so confusing because I feel like for girls or for women, most profiles would say life partner. I think because we're on like a time strain, we need to find our life partner if we want to have children and we want to do all the things. And it's just so weird, like scrolling on these 35-year-old 40 dudes and they're looking for, long-term relationship or short-term, anything less than that. It's like, what are you even doing? Like, you're looking for a short-term relationship and you're 40?
39 and single, and today I was supposed to have a first date, but he canceled. So let's talk about dating in your 30s. A little bit about my dating history. I've never been married, never been engaged, no kids, and I've only been in love once. It's been years since I've had a serious relationship. I do want to get married and I still want to have kids. I recently joined Hinge again. I just decided to take really the last year off of dating. Side note, I've been taking Rogaine because I want to grow more hair, and it works. Being back in the dating pool with honestly a really fresh mindset, I've learned a few things about myself and better understand what I'm looking for. I've learned that very high on my list is someone who's driven and has ambition, intentional with everything they do. I just find that to be a very attractive quality. On the flip side, when it comes to me, I've learned that I need to relax. I get in my head really fast, really easily, and so I've tried to just start really enjoying dating and enjoying the dating process. And I don't know if it was the mental flip or that I just had a good couple dates, but it's helping. I'd like to say a few things. I think that when you are in your early 30s especially, you start to feel that panic of like, I have to meet someone, I have to have kids. I want to encourage you to relax and enjoy your life. I promise you, you have more time than you think. Obviously, I am not naive to biological limitations, but I will say that I am just really happy in this phase, despite the fact that I do really want to have kids.
It's been years since I've had a serious relationship. Translations? I'm unable to get Chad to commit, and this has been going on for years. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to start building a family, having kids, with a 39-year-old woman. Let me know in the comments below. Would you? The guy she wants is in his 40s. Mid-30 to 47, I'd say. A man in this age range will not start having kids with a 39-year-old woman. He wants a woman in the 25 to 30 age range. 32 is pushing it. 33? Maybe? Because you don't get her pregnant after a few dates. You need to get to know her, and this takes time. Months, not weeks. I'm talking 9 to 12 months, minimum. Very high on my list is someone who's driven and has ambitions. Where have you been the whole time? Why didn't you learn this 10 or 15 years ago? And no, you do not have more time than you think. Keep these lies to yourself. This is how single women keep other women single. The man you desire won't pick you because he's got options and will go for the younger, more fertile woman, not 39-year-old you. Wake up. Stop dreaming.
So what do you guys do with these situationships? Do you just like hook up and then like hope they'll be your boyfriend one day? Or like, is that the goal? I'm still trying to learn how to date in my 30s. This is a weird world.
As a single 30-year-old, there is nothing that really gets me going more than when my friends in relationships tell me, oh, just go out, live your life. It'll happen when you least expect it. Just work on yourself. What do they think I've been doing? I have literally all aspects of my life together besides someone to share life with. There's nothing else to check off the list. I have the career I want. I work for myself. I have a very good career. I travel when I want to. I traveled as far as Bali last year by myself. I moved across the country last year by myself. And I am just ready for someone to do all these things with me. I told my one friend that I went to a dating event and she responded with, that sounds like my worst nightmare. Keep in mind, she's married and has been with this guy for 1 decade. She's never had a dating app. She's never had to swipe on someone once in her life. These are the people who are so out of the realm of reality that us like struggling late 20, 30-year-old single people are dealing with. I think maybe I need more single friends because I only have one that lives here. Maybe I just need a boyfriend, preferably a husband. Anyone?
We don't care about your career. We care about your values, your morals. How is your relationship with your father? Was he ever in your life while growing up? Are you a 3, a 4? How much trauma from past relationships do you come with? Can you follow a man's lead, or will he have to get on your program and follow you? Are you FFF, which stands for fit, feminine, and friendly? Guys, stay away from women that travel alone all the time. These women, not all of them, but most of them, carry those 304 cubes in their travel bags. When they arrive in Bali, Greece, Barcelona, Barbados, Aruba, Dominican Republic, Paris, they swallow those cubes. They get on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble. They get run through. Fact. They know they're away from home, and nobody at home will ever find out about this. I knew of a girl who behaved like this whenever she went on a trip overseas. She did these one-night stands with 3 guys she met on dating apps. A guy she met at the airport, one at the bar, the beach, the hotel lobby, the mall. She was on a 2-week vacation. Again, I'm not saying they all behave like this. Just be cautious, is all I'm saying. Wrap it up. Do your thing. Ask her to leave. No sleepover. Just like it said, don't take a nurse seriously. I say, don't take the solo trip girl seriously. This girl is all right. She's okay. Average looking at best. Would you smash, pass, or date? Let me know in the comments, guys. Personally, I would pass. I'd smash if I were blind and deaf.
Tell me why, when you meet these guys on these dating apps and you have these first dates and these first few great couple months and these important conversations where they say, yes, I want kids and I only want to find a woman who is ready for a family, blah, 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 ready. And then you get to that kind of moment after a few months where it's like, what are we doing here? In the sense where I don't need to get too, serious or next step level-y, but maybe just, okay, are we exclusive? Should I don't know, after a few months, delete the apps? I don't know, just kind of like whatever the next step is for you and your partner or you and that person, whatever. These guys, and by these guys, I don't mean to just completely wrap them all up, but like lately it's been a lot of them. The last 2 that I was really befuddled by just led me on to believe that, they're ready, Freddy, and they are very disgruntled by women that when they say they're not ready. And then you say, okay, I'd like to move on from a situationship into whatever the next phase could be that makes sense for us. And they look at you shocked. Like, how dare you suggest commitment? That's asinine. And then I'm left reeling, confused. I'm not even hurt at that point. I'm just like, well, what are we doing here? Because I let you know from day one that I'm not looking for a pen pal. I'm not looking for someone to just hang out with in the home. Because, the dates have stopped at this point. The flowers have stopped at this point. The impressing has stopped at this point. After a few months, they let their guard down and they're just boring. And they don't try anymore, which is like, okay, if that's the honeymoon phase after a few months, I can't imagine a few years. And they just, I guess, never intended to commit or be serious or have a relationship, let alone marriage, let alone kids. Like, what are these guys after? Do they think that you're just always going to be in the in-between situationships? Like, you can't just indefinitely be in the in-between. Like, you can't, like, they're literally almost offended when you suggest the idea of commitment or exclusivity or relationship or partnership or moving to the next step. Not even marriage. I mean, heaven forbid you put the M word out there. I'm like, it's so strange. It's like they're allergic and they're shocked and they're they're stumped and I'm stumped, and it's like, well, we're all confused. Like, we all have different intentions and no one wants any of the same things. So I've really just told my dog Archie, like, you are the love of my life, and maybe that's just the way it's gonna be.
I have been single for 9 years. My last real relationship ended in 2017 when I was 27 years old. And I don't even feel like I was even really in love. Like, I don't even think I really knew what love was like in my 20s. And in my 30s, I've had like little situationships here and there. And even still, I was never in love and never felt like I could bring them home to my family and meet my mom or anything like that. But looking back on it now, I would rather be single than end up with any of those people that I used to be with. And it's just so crazy how much I really did have to learn about myself. And I truly do understand the reason why God has slowed down this journey for me of like settling down, because there was a lot of work that had to be done internally first. And the peace that I have now just by being by myself is unmatched. So it's like whoever tries to come into my life has so much competition with this little bubble of peace that I've built for myself. I have gotten past the phase of like feeling sorry for myself, like, oh, I wish I had a man. Like, I have gotten past that. And sometimes the grass just looks greener on the other side. I know that some people in relationships probably look at me and they're like, God, like, you're so lucky to have this time to yourself. So it's like really just how you look at things. But it's just really strange just thinking that I'm 36, single, no kids, and I kind of getting to that point where I feel like I don't even know if I want any anymore. I've been having these conversations more with my family and just kind of opening them up to that reality, because I feel like for a second everyone was just like, oh, for sure you're gonna have kids. I'm not gonna rush into having kids just for the sake of having kids, and I'm not gonna rush into getting married just for the sake of being married. Decentering men from your life is the best thing that you can do, and just center yourself. It's no better feeling than pouring all of your love into yourself and investing in yourself and just making yourself better. And yeah, go on the dates, have fun, whatever, but it's not everything. And it's so crazy now because I've just gotten extremely picky. Like, I haven't found someone that I'm actually attracted to that I want to get to know. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just because I feel like I just have it so good on my own that I don't even want to risk this piece. If you know, you know. If you're in this type of position, you know that you're holding out for the best of the best, and you've learned not to settle, and that's why you've gotten this far. So anyone else that's in my shoes right now that's been single for this long, I see you.
We're doing situationships in your 30s. Now at 36 years old, you've become extremely picky. Not just picky, but extremely. Since you have it so good on your own, remain single then. Don't risk your peace, woman. Don't have children. Buy cats. And enjoy the situationships.
Girl, nobody told me that I was gonna want to start to date younger men in my 30s, like 25 and 32. Does that really go? Like, is it smart? Because I'm just like, I love your pursuit. I love your energy. I love your high testosterone. I love your ambition. I love that you're not super jaded and you go after what you want. And I'm here and I'm receiving and I'm appreciating. But where are you at in life? Like, are you gonna want to have kids soon? Because, you know, my clock is a little different than yours. So where are we at? Like, is this a smart decision? Or how do we navigate this? Like, I'm asking for my girls in my 30s. How are you doing it? And even if you are in your 30s, like, did you marry them? Did you marry the 25-year-old? Does that work out? Like, how does it pan? I need to know.
I just need to vent, because why am I always the second option? Every single time, I swear. I'm always the backup option. I'm always the option until a different option comes around. And I get it. I have a complicated life. I'm headstrong. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a single mom with 2 baby daddies. I understand all of that. It's not an easy situation. And the ones that I, want to give me a chance, they just treat me like shit. And then the ones that I'm not interested at all, those are the ones that are like, there's some of us out here that are trying and you just aren't giving us a chance. Well, Bob, you're 67 years old. What do you want me to do? Of course I don't want to give you a chance. Yes, I'm not dating my father. What do you want from me, Mark? You're sexualizing my body before you even have a conversation with me. What do you expect from me? The only people I actually give a chance are people that I've had face-to-face conversations with. Even if we haven't met in real life, we've FaceTime, we've been on the screen, we've been face-to-face with each other. You can't connect over a DM, especially if you're not even my type in the first place.